if you are sleep deprived, do not trust your instincts, do not trust your thoughts, do not trust your emotions, because you're in a highly compromised state. Don't trust yourself when you're sleep deprived. Okay? Because this is the time where you're most likely to have negative thoughts. This is the time where you're most likely to have food cravings. This is the time where you're most likely to make errors and mistakes in pretty much every aspect of life. And most accidents, car accidents, happen because the people who get into them are sleep deprived. Okay? So if you're sleep deprived, simply do not trust yourself. The only thing you can trust is your bed. And depending on the degree of your sleep deprivation, you may have to suspend your self-belief for several days. I was in a deep state of self-deprivation for the last 3 days or so, because I switched places. I came from Pai to Kopangan, and in that switch, I pretty much couldn't really sleep for 5 days. I would get one night, I'd get 2 hours, one night maybe 3, one night I got 5, but they were so chopped up, and then I had to teach on the weekends, didn't get sleep in pretty much neither Saturday nor Sunday. You'd switch places. This one is, the one I'm here right now is noisy, and it's got the motorbikes, and it's a new place, blah, blah, blah. You get the mosquitoes, which I didn't have to deal with there. So it took about 5 days for me to adjust. Moving to a new place in a few days, very quiet. Because I realized, I'm like, whoa, wait, like I'm not sleeping well. 5 days here, I'm like completely off. So I have to change places. And I realized how important it is to have a very peaceful, quiet place to sleep in. That it is very, very critical to have good sleep. And it's really been a struggle. Today this is my 3rd video in a row, and usually by this time around during the week, I already have made a lot of videos. But I haven't been able to make videos now for 5 days. So today is, I'm going on because I finally got my sleep in check. And I feel inspired. But for 5 days in a row, I didn't make videos. This is very unusual for me. But such is the degree of my sleep deprivation. I didn't have the energy, neither the energy nor the inspiration to make videos, to do anything for that matter. So, and then I knew that I cannot trust my thoughts right now. I started to see some negative thoughts here and there also. And I'm just like, okay. Just step away from that. All I did basically just hum, because I just wanted to, be observant of these negative thoughts. And I wanted to I'm like, okay, I know what I have to do. I just have to, next 3 days, I just have to sleep. And that's what I did for the last 3 days. I just been like, man, today I slept for 11 hours. 11 hours. And when I woke up today, I'm like, holy, like reborn. I'm like, wow. For the last 4 days or so, I feel like I was just a zombie. I wasn't even here. I wasn't even alive. And today, I'm like, wow, I'm alive. I fucking look at the trees today. I'm like, wow, everything's so vibrant. Well, because, I finally caught up on the sleep. I slept 11 hours last night. I slept 9 the night before and 8 the night before. So finally, it took me 3 days. I can trust myself again. I can trust my thoughts again. I can trust my emotions again. I feel the joy. I feel the inspiration. So why is sleep so important? Well, of course, if you become a breatharian, your sleep will go down. So, that shows you the degree of which the food drug takes away for energy from the system. Now, we need to sleep. I have a previous video called "Why Do We Sleep?" and I talk precisely why we need sleep. But I'm gonna specifically talk about cosmic energy. Cosmic energy is about the most important source of fuel for you as a human being. It is more important than sunshine. It is more important than grounding, earthing. It is more important than even the quality of air that you breathe. Okay? Cosmic energy is the most important source of fuel for a human being and for all beings, that is. And that's why even breatharian people who don't no longer eat, they still sleep. They say between 2 and 4 hours. They still sleep. Because cosmic energy is the most important source of fuel. Even if you manage to get everything down, and because how do you access cosmic energy? Well, two ways: meditation and sleep. Meditation and sleep. Meditation and sleep. That's why those are the two most powerful fuel sources for a human being, and all beings for that matter. Sleep and meditation. Sleep and meditation. Going deep into this, deep into the self, deep into the void. When you go deep into the void, then you're granted energy. So when you're sleep deprived, you're also deprived of the most important fuel source for you. So of course, for the last 4 to 5 days, I've been doing everything. I've been meditating, humming 3 hours a day. I've been getting the sunshine. I've been on the beach every day. I've been doing all these things. So they've been able to get me through. Get me through. But at the end of the day, it wasn't until today that I finally caught up on the sleep, that I woke up with this inspiration, with this joy, spontaneous inspiration. I'm like, yes, we're caught up again. So I make sure now, like the place that I was in Pi, just get the most peaceful sleep ever. So I was I was there, so I was making videos every day. I was inspired every day. But for the last 5 days, again, this is the longest spell without making videos for me. I can't remember the last time I didn't make videos this long, because this was the longest spell I've had of sleep deprivation. I cannot remember the last time I was just this sleep deprived. So it's very, very important. I got the place that I'm moving in a few days. It fits the bill. It's like, as soon as I walked in there, I'm like, okay, I want a place here for a month. I didn't even have to look at the place, because I just walked into the resort and like, wow. I was just like, wow, looking around, the birds everywhere. And just the peace, the quiet, and it's on a beach too, and it's it's very quiet. It's small too. It's not a big resort. So I was like, I need this is very, very important. This is literally the most important thing. The most important thing is to get sound, peaceful sleep, and the next most important thing is to meditate. Okay, if you're gonna do an energy hierarchy here, let's make a draft here. If we're gonna do an energy hierarchy, what is most important for a human being to optimize, to get fueled by? I would say, come on, if I was to draw a pyramid, I would put sleep at the top of the pyramid. Okay, so sleep at the top, and then I would put meditation right after. And some will argue that meditation goes ahead of sleep. It doesn't matter, because both of them are cosmic energy, and that's the dark energy. You can call it dark matter, the void. That's infinity. Okay, some people argue that meditation is more important because you can actually access infinite amounts of it. It's true, but in any way, those two here, meditation and sleep, or sleep and meditation, cosmic energy comes from the void, the infinite. So those are the most important. Then after that, I would say, if you're getting solid sleep and solid meditation, then I would put sunshine there. Put getting sunshine as number 3, because now sleep and meditation, you've gotten the energy from the inwards, which is what actually animates the outwards. As within, so without. So actually what animates all the outwards is inside. It's inward. So now you've gone inward. You've gotten the energy from inwards, the cosmic energy. Now you could go in the external, and also optimize and maximize all the fuel sources, if you will, all the energy sources. And so for me, sunshine comes as right after meditation and sleep. And then I would put water. Staying hydrated, hydration. However you hydrate. If you're a breatharian and you're a hardcore breatharian, you hydrate just by breathing in the moisture from the air, or by being in a body of water. Because if you just hang out in like a beach, or in like a waterfall or a river, your body is also taking in water, right? So I would put after sunshine water, or maybe before water I would put air. Probably put air ahead of it. Maybe even ahead of sunshine, because if you do slow down your breathing, yeah, I may put air, yeah, like good quality air, oxygen rich air. Yeah, I may put it ahead of sunshine actually. Yeah, so I put air, sunshine, water, and that's, but for sure, sleep and meditation, cosmic energy is the number one thing. Absolutely the number one thing, without a doubt. Didn't matter how much sunshine I got. I was meditating, but still, I was massively sleep deprived. Not enough cosmic energy flowing, you see. I was getting by, but it wasn't like inspired. I wasn't making videos, and making videos for me is the feedback. Because if I'm not inspired to make videos, then my life force is depleted. Period. That's my feedback. That's my feedback right there. That's how I know how well am I doing in the life force cultivation. Am I inspired to make videos? If I'm inspired to make videos, that's because I'm inspired for life. I can't wait to share the beauty and the joy of life. Because I'm inspired, because there is enough life force cultivation here. So yeah, make sure you get your sleep. I only compromise. My sleep was compromised out of my control because I came to this place. It looked much nicer on the Airbnb, but it's close to the main road. And I tried my best, but now I'm getting good sleep here because I guess my nervous system adjusted to the noises, this and that. The dogs also here at night. Oh, right? So I guess now my nervous system adjusted so I can sleep. But yeah, if it's in your control, you don't compromise your sleep. If it's under your control, do not compromise it. And when you do look for a place, if you're traveling or this, make sure it's a place you can sleep in. Make sure it's some place you can rest in, you can get peace in. The sleep is a miracle. Cosmic energy, meditation is miraculous too. They're both, this is where it's at. If you want to be a breatharian, you damn well better meditate and get some good sleep, good rest, cosmic energy. If you're fueled by cosmic energy, then everything in the external world becomes blissful. It becomes beautiful, it becomes joyful. And then you're actually paradoxically able to get more energy also from the external world via the sun, via the air, the water, etc. On days where you're sleep deprived, do what you can. Make sure you meditate extra, more than you usually meditate. Make sure you get some sunshine. Make sure you surround yourself in nature. And make sure you do that all the time. But I'm saying on the sleep deprived days, do it extra. Because you do definitely need more energy. Okay, you definitely need more energy. And the first thing we do is we go for food, which is counterintuitive because because your body can't even digest food as well because it's in a compromised state. So actually more energy is sucked out of you. Okay? So that's about it, folks. Thank you to all the patrons for your continuous support. I love you guys so much and I appreciate you. And yeah, I'm on third video here. Let's make another one. I gotta make up for the laziness and for just the lack of life force cultivation in the last few days. So yeah, let's roll here, third video in a row, and I got a very interesting video coming up. So it's in regards to aliens and stuff. So I'll see you guys in the next video.